Hi everybody, my name is Shannon. Welcome to my channel, Another Yarn. Thank you so much for joining me today. I greatly appreciate it. It's the weekend. We have made it to the weekend and I am hoping that I will get my knitting and crocheting mojo back. I haven't really lost it. That's not exactly it yet. But the last 2 days, I've done more scrolling on Ravelry than actually touching my yarn. And I really don't like that. So no, my mojo is not gone. I've just diverted my energies to searching for patterns. As we saw yesterday, I was trying to find something for this. I still don't have anything. It's gorgeous. And I have been assured by quite a few of you online, this is absolutely fabulous to work with. It's the only one that I have. Premier has this. I think they might still have it at 40% off. I don't know. I didn't check the website today. But it's beautiful. I got it because I wanted to work with it. And I have no idea how many times I have just scrolled Ravelry looking for a pattern that says, make me with this. And I haven't found that yet. And I've spent a lot of time. I've spent a lot of time looking for something to use this beautiful yarn with. So again, if you guys have anything, any suggestion, I would love to hear it because, you know, I'm about ready to give up on it. I mean, it's sad. I've loved it a bunch. Oh my gosh, I have just pet this thing so many times. I did like the idea of interspersing this with the gray, like a medium gray, and making a garment. I just have the one, so it would have to be something for the kids, but I did like that idea. I thought that was beautiful. But yeah, I spent a lot of time doing that and not really crafting. Although I have to say, and I've said this before, the majority of my crafting gets done from Friday to Sunday. And the reason Friday is I'm like a child. I know I can stay up later if I choose to, you know, past 9 o'clock, right? I stay up past 9 most times, but not a lot. Anyway, you know, it's that the whole being adult and getting up and being late for work. But yeah, I do the majority of my stuff anyway during the weekend. So it's not like, oh, you weren't really crafting. But I do know the last 2 days specifically, I was looking not only for patterns for this, but I have this. I'm telling you, this is beautiful and it is calling to me. I have this that was gifted to me. Gorgeous. And I have all of these beautiful, and I've got 2 of each. I've got these beautiful big twist baby bunny yarn that I wanted to intersperse. I know the baby bunny says it's a 1 and that says it's a 3, but I don't really agree with that, and I'm going to mix them. It's going to happen. But I was looking at that, and that one is a really fun one. I'm like, oh, I think part of it is I just want to make something that I think is happy and maybe not take a bunch of time. And the other part, I believe I get like this when I start using lace yarn. And I do have a project that I'm using actual lace yarn with on size 0 needles. And there's nothing wrong with it. It's beautiful. It is stunning. And I really want to have that thing finished. And it's not anytime soon. It's because, did I mention it's actual lace yarn on size 0s? So on that, I just, there's like not a lot of progress until it's done, if that makes any sense, right? They're just, lace is just slow. That's all it is. And I've got that going on, and I'm looking for my, where's my instant gratification thing? Where's my closer? Not 100%. Like if I make a dress for one of the girls, that's not instant gratification, but I'm looking for something along that line. And I was hoping even with this, because it's worsted weight yarn, it's going to work out faster. This is going to feel amazing. You know, jumping from my worsted weight to my lace weight and back and forth, it would feel amazing. And I want happy, I want bright, I want sunshiny. And then as I sit down here, I've got this ball of yarn that's just talking to me. Look at that. There's a dog hair, cat hair. Yeah, look at how pretty that is. Oh my gosh, that right there is, it's the Darn Good Yarns. I've never personally ordered from them, but Lori did. Lori from the Armchair Chef. And I got this in one of her mystery bags when she was doing mystery bags. And that's not to say if she puts them back on, you would get something like this because it's from her stash, whatever she happens to have. And she knows I like the smaller yarns, so she packed this one in a bag that I bought. She's like, Shannon will like it. She likes orange. She likes smaller yarns. There you go. And she's right. And I've got more than one of these. And this is 50 grams. It is silk. How pretty is this? It's called, let me look at this. It's Darn Good Yarns Journey Recycled Silk Yarn Unbelievable. All right. And it's 50 grams. It's 185 yards. And of course, it's going to be hand washed. But look how gorgeous that. And I have a few of these. Maybe I should just, and it's a size 2 number. It's size 2 sport weight. You're recommending 3 to 5 on the knitting needles, or a size E for your crochet hook. And how many of these do I have? I got these behind. Here we go. Oh yeah, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 5 of these. I have 5 of these gorgeous things. They're just tucked right over here. And maybe I should just, whatever. I know I've got tons of projects, but nothing's calling to me at the moment, which is really weird because I have quite a few, and I have a lot of vests. I have a lot of vests. They're not supposed to be vests. They're supposed to be sweaters. They need sleeves. They are in the vest stage. And I love this. Okay, so you guys are amazing, and you're so creative, and just such a wonderful, wonderful group that watches and comments on my channel. I do read them. I really do. And one of the comments is, pick a day, but like Sleeve Sunday, doesn't matter, right? Pick a day. And here's our day of working on sleeves, our little Sleeve Island day. We're relegated to this and working on sleeves to try to get through all the sleeves that are needed. And the reason I'm saying that is, I do have, here I'm talking about, I don't know what I want to work on. And I've got this beautiful brown sweater. What I just dropped? Whatever. It's soft. But I've got this gorgeous brown sweater that just needs its sleeves. Okay, that's one just sitting within reach of me right here. I've got this, the boho sweater, and I've got this yarn right here, and it just needs sleeves. Look at that. I mean, it's beautiful. It just needs the sleeves. I had finished off. I don't know if I like the finish off yet. I don't know. It's a little, I ended up turning it under. I made it a lot longer, turned it under and stitched it, but I think that stitch is a little bulky on the bottom because I had done it's messy. I had done like a 3-stitch I-cord previously, and that's how I was going to end it off. But of course it's in stockinette, so it's rolling up, and I didn't like the way that looked. So I folded it under and I stitched it down, and I don't know yet. I'm not sure because that's a bulky seam because of the way it started. I mean, I could pull all that out and then stitch it. I might do that. I might be happier with it that way, not sure. But I do have plenty of yarn to finish this, and this is gorgeous. This right here is so, so pretty. This is the Lotus sweater. It is on the Hobby website, HOBBII. It is a free pattern, and if you have a hard time finding it there, go to Ravelry, I know of all places, right? And look up that pattern, Lotus, and it will link you directly to the pattern on the Hobby site. Yeah, that's an easier way of finding it than to try to scroll through the beautiful patterns that Hobby has available. But that's what this is, and it just needs, like I said, it needs sleeves, and then decide if I like that bind off. And if I do, keep it and weave in the ends. And if I don't, rip it out and sew it back down. I think I might like it ripped out and sewn back down better. I don't necessarily want to go through the work of that, but sometimes you have to. I mean, sometimes you just have to, because can you see that's like bulky? Because like I said, I did a little I-cord on the end and didn't like it. And then I decided, well, I'll flip it up and it's fine. I'll have to try it on again before I 100% decide to pull that out. Because it doesn't look bulky on this side, but when you've got it on, I don't need extra bulk on the hips. I mean, whatever. My husband likes my hips, so that's good enough, right? Yeah, so I've got that, but it's not calling to me right now. Well, probably because I have to grab my needles and pick up the stitches on the sleeves. That's really where I'm at. That's actually not that difficult. That's not hard. And I'm the same way over here too. I have to grab my needles. This one's size 8s. This one I've got a project page for, so I can find the page, the needle size on that. So that's easy enough. And then to do that. So I've got a lot of things in the works, but nothing's like, oh, you've got to work on me right now, which is really kind of sad. I like it better when there are times, and we've seen this, and this year I've decided to let myself go with that. And what that is when I grab hold of something and I feel massively passionate about it, i.e. I really want to work on it, I'm not stopping. And, if that's all I show for a week or so, that's just all it's going to be. And the reason being is I'm really curious if that passion and drive that we all get, because I know we all get that, if that makes us work faster, spurs us on, I mean, not work faster as far as like we're racing, but just the excitement level and the passion involved with it, you just naturally are moving faster. Kind of like when we're playing yarn chicken. You know, you're knitting or crocheting and watching that ball, and you just tend to work faster thinking that you're going to finish your project before the ball runs out. I know, we all do it. So I've gone along that line, and I have had some things earlier in the year that I've been very passionate about, and I've definitely worked on, and I've got quite a bit of progress done, and then I'll lose interest on that one. I'll jump to something else. And that's what I've done. And I've just right now, this last couple of days, probably because I was on Ravelry Ravelry is easy to hang out on. Oh my gosh, it is so easy because I can sit there and I can dream about all the different projects and stuff. And it gets me more when I'm looking for a specific yarn and I'm trying to look for a specific something that's inspiring. I'm better off just kind of perusing, going, oh, here's something that's exciting that I've never seen before. What yarn do I have that I might be able to work with that thing? I do so much better that way than trying to nail it down. And that's what I've done for the last 2 days. I'm like, I don't like that. I don't like that. Walk away. I don't like that. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just really weird on that. I'm like, I'm surprised my husband didn't just take my phone away from me. He's like, enough. You can't find a pattern. Enough. Go work on something that you have. Go touch your yarn and play with your yarn. You know, but I would probably truthfully turn around to him and say, you're not the boss of me. And then he would look at me and say, yes, I am. That's the banter we have back and forth. No, he's not the boss of me. I'm not the boss of him. It's just, we're just together. That's all there is. So that's what I've got going on with that. Not a lot. I've got a lot of dreams, a lot of aspirations and everything. And I think that, you know, I think I'm going to go set a timer. I don't know how much time, but I'm going to go set a timer and go, you've got this much time. You find it, you don't find it. It doesn't matter, right? That doesn't matter. Find it or don't find it. Turn the stuff off, go pick up a project and start working on it. If I have to draw numbers and go, this is what you're going to play with, I'm going to make the decision, then I might have to do that. You know what it reminds me of? Okay, it just hit me when I said that with drawing the numbers. So when hubby and I go out to eat, we go to a restaurant and everything, go to lunch, dinner, what have you. And if we've done something and we're really, really hungry by the time we get to the restaurant, you know how that is. If you're going out and it's like a late lunch or something like that, you're like, oh, I should have eaten lunch about an hour or so ago, that type of thing. Here we're going to sit down. You get into the restaurant, you're smelling all of the fantastic smelling foods, and you know, you're feeling that in the stomach, and you know, you're looking at the menu, and I go into, what is it? Analysis paralysis, I think somebody called it. You know, I'm looking at the menu, I'm reading everything and can't make a decision to make my life. Most of the time, I have no problems picking my own food. I know what I like and not like, right? I'm a big girl, but I'll get like that where I'm too hungry to make my own decision. My husband's like, you're going to have this, you'll like it. And it is hilarious because he's right. And you know, I definitely enjoy what he's picked, and it's something that, you know, in a not so hungered state, I would have picked myself. So it is kind of humorous, and I think right now I'm in that exact same position. So I kind of like the idea of maybe getting like all the little numbers or whatever and going, good, you're making this, shut up, go sit down, you're fine, go work on this. Or maybe say, hey honey, what do you remember me working on? And the bonus and benefit from that is I don't have any sweaters on the needles or the hooks right now for him. So, because typically that's an unfair question. If I ask him, what should I work on? His spot answer is my sweater. Work on my sweater. Work on my sweater. Do my sweater. Well, joke's on him. All of his sweaters have been done. You know, we still need to do a modeling shot with him in the latest one. You know, maybe tomorrow might not be a bad idea. I don't know. We're in Colorado and all the roofs right now have white on them. We are getting snow. It's been flurries on and off all day. And, you know, according to the weatherman, I don't know, 4 to 7 inches. We'll see. So we get that little fake springy thing going on. And I love that too, that I had a comment down below, and it's so true. You know, we're in Colorado, and you know, we're more apt to get snow on Easter than we are on Christmas. And it's true. It really is. And the fact that we've got flurries and what have you, it should be gone by Easter, but we do have snow coming down right now. And it's been just that cold, blustery day. Maybe that's it. Oh my gosh. Maybe that's it. It has been cold and foggy and blustery all day long. I haven't lost my mojo. I'm just tired because of the weather. I'll be fine tomorrow. Oh my gosh, that's really 100% what it is. The sun's going to come out tomorrow. It's going to shine bright. Whatever snow we get is going to melt because it's been really warm, right? Everything's going to melt off. It'll be a brand new day, and I'm going to pick up something sunshiny and happy. I can tell you that. I don't know if it's going to be this beautiful thing or this gorgeous sparkle that's calling to me, or yeah, I don't know, but it's going to be something. Yeah, there you go. That's what it is. Oh my gosh. Why didn't I think of that earlier? I think because sometimes we get in our own space and we don't necessarily see the big picture. That's all it is. It's the week, and I don't generally get as much time to play with my yarn, to touch my yarn and everything. And the time that I had, I was searching for patterns. That's my problem. There isn't anything wrong. Oh my gosh. Here I'm thinking, I'm losing my crafting desires. No, you're not. No, you're not. That is hilarious. I was just a little bit kind of like a little concerned, going, what? I'm not working on my crafting things? Oh, that's hilarious. Wow. Yeah. See how easily we can spin things up, get ourselves worked up, and it's no reason to be worked up. I completely worked myself up. I had my little inner monologue working myself up, and that's totally not it. Oh my gosh. Hello, barometric pressure, weather, and everything. Weather does affect our moods to an extent. And yeah, no wonder I've been so sleepy all day. Oh, gosh, I think it's time to go play with the yarn. Mystery solved. Kind of feel like a Scooby-Doo hero right now. Mystery is absolutely solved. No problems, no worries, no concerns. It's been a dreary day. No wonder. Oh my gosh, you know what I should do? I should get one of my golden colors. We know I have a lot of golden colors. The mustard, the golds, the brights, and everything. Something happy, sunshiny, and work on that. I think that's what's needed right now, just to blow all this off and, yeah, just enjoy the rest. You know what I think? I'm really close to my bee hat. Yeah, the Beeswax Hat by Amy Vanderlyn. I am very close to finishing that. I think when I turn off the video, I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go finish that hat. That's a perfect idea. It's sunshiny. It's got beehives on it. It's beautiful. And it's a hat, and we've got snow. So I'm thinking that's the perfect thing to work on. Mystery solved. I'm back. Did you miss me? No, of course you didn't, because it's been like this since I walked away. Well, after we had our little chat, it made so much sense that I would go downstairs and I would work on my Beeswax Hat by Amy Vanderlyn. And here's the picture, right? If you go to Ravelry, if you've seen that design right there and that wonderful lady, yeah, that's what I was finishing. And I got it done. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Isn't that pretty? It is stunning. And of course, just in time with the weather, because, you know, tomorrow's Easter, so we should have snow. Look at that. Oh, I love it. And this is wool. This, let me, my hair all the way. This right here is the Patton's Classic Wool, right? And what color would we have this one in? This is color gold, old gold. There we go. Patton's Classic Wool, old gold. Coincidentally, this right here is also Patton's Classic Wool. So evidently, you know, it works out well. It's a nice yarn, right? So all that to say, mystery solved. Everything else, I've got a finished project. It's done. It's not languishing. I didn't have much to go on it, but it was languishing because, well, you know, the weather. Look at the crown of that. Isn't that beautiful? I should probably turn this light down. Let me see. Just so we can see. I don't know. Ooh, okay, that's dark. But we can see the texture better, right? There we go. That is such a pretty color. It is gorgeous. Yeah, that is fun. That is a nice warm wool. I love wool. I really do. Everyone's different. Okay, turn this back up. Wrong one. There we go. I don't know. But I love wool. This is fantastic. Got something done. Still think I need to work on something kind of sunshiny with all the gloomy day. But thank you so much for working with me, talking me through this. And I did want to show what yarn this was. Like I said, the classic wool, Patton's Classic Wool. This one is 100% pure new wool. This one's like 97% wool and the 3% of the other, the flex, all the colors. But there we go. It is wool, hand wash type of a thing. And wool is warmer than your acrylics. If you can't wear wool or touch wool, it doesn't matter if it's warmer, it won't help you. But it is warmer. It's great for the garments and such along this line. And with a little bit of snow and everything, I think tomorrow hubby and I might bundle up depending on how much snow we get. We just have the dusting and everything and the gloom right now, but we'll see. It's Colorado. We'll see what we wake up to. I might have to go try my new hat outside. There you go. With that, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. You guys have a great day, night, evening, whatever it happens to be. And I will talk to you again later. Bye-bye.